Dr. Elizabeth Wheeler, and this is Dr. Kristen Grader. We're coming to you from our clinic at Pittsburgh Performance Physical Therapy in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
Today we're going to go through some simple and effective stretches for your upper body in this part 1 of a 2 series. So with everything changing in our lives, not only are we working from home, we have limited access to the gym, but we also might be picking up some new hobbies, which put our bodies in a position that might not be ideal. So by taking a step and doing some stretching to try to improve your posture, reduce how long you're in a certain position, it can really benefit your body long term to get a little more flexibility.
So the main purpose for stretching is to increase some length across the joint, but also to maintain a healthy balance. So, we always look at balance, when people have injuries, whether it's strength imbalances or flexibility imbalances, which is what we're talking about. The other thing is when you're in prolonged positions, muscles tend to start to shorten. So you may not have the same length that you had before. So this is what we're addressing. And this is how we're going to increase your flexibility for the upper body.
So in this video, we're going to go through 4 upper body stretches that are simple and effective that you can do in your home or when you're out and about in 2021. Then in our next series, it's going to be our lower half. So stay tuned for part 2.
So in this picture, we can see some potential areas of tension. The neck, the front of the chest area and shoulders. Pretty much everything we do is in front of our bodies, so these muscles get tight. You can also see the elbow because it's bent, so the front of the arm muscles shorten. And then also the mid-spine between the shoulder blades, the mid-back area.
Taking a look at a standing posture, some of the same points of tension occur with the neck, the chest, shoulders, mid-spine, and even into your elbows.
So one of the first stretches that we're going to do is for the neck. This is actually a specific muscle down the back of the neck. So probably upper trapezius stretch. This is a levator stretch. And so it's a little bit different. What you'll do is you can put your hand down your back. And what this does is it's going to rotate that scapula that attaches on the top of it there. And you might start to feel a stretch along the neck. What you can also do is start to turn your neck and you're going to look down and away. So kind of towards the opposite side. You can use your opposite hand to give a little extra pressure. And then what I like to do too is you can also rest your arm, the arm that's down behind, on the wall. And this way you can just relax it. Same position. You're stretching on the left side. So the second stretch we're going to do is for the front of the shoulder. So these muscles in the front get tight because when you were either at a desk or doing things, everything we do is in front. So these muscles shorten here and around at the bicep and elbow area. So 2 ways you can stretch this. First way is with a straight arm. So you can take 1 step through and then you can slightly turn the body away from that arm and get a little additional stretch across the front of the shoulder. The second way, and if you have any shoulder issues, this might be a little bit of a problem because it takes a little bit more of a range of motion at the shoulder joint. But this is also a great stretch for the pectoralis muscle in the front and the front of the shoulder. So you're going to do 90 degrees at the elbow. Same thing, do a step through because you don't want too much pressure on the hand. Most of the pressure of your body weight is on the front leg. Same thing, you can turn and tilt the body just away a little bit from that arm to get an additional stretch.
Now we're going to take a look at a stretch for the mid-back. Seated in your chair, scoot your butt all the way back to the chair. Good. Take your hands and clasp them behind your head, so supporting your head and neck, bringing your elbows together. Lean back, so your back is touching the chair, and you're going to actually allow your body to extend as far as you are comfortable, and then right back to neutral. So we're not going to hold here too long. This is more of a repetitive exercise. To advance this, a towel roll or a small pillow right in the mid-back, extending, adding a little more of an angle. Another stretch for that mid-spine for more of a rotation. You're going to lie on your side. Knees are bent, feet are together, head supported by a small pillow, Arms are going to go out in front. Elizabeth is going to take her upper arm and open it up. Head follows her hand. That underneath shoulder slides so you're on the back of your shoulder to protect it. She's going to hold here for a few breaths. Feel a nice stretch across the front of the chest, even into the mid-spine. And then come right back to neutral. To advance this a bit for more of a rotation, I'm going to have her straighten your bottom leg. Hook that foot behind your knee, keeping that top knee on the table or on your floor. Same thing with the upper body. Opening to the ceiling, head follows your hand, shoulder slides. Nice deep breath. If you find that your knee is popping off, use your hand, gently keep it down. Great, and then back to neutral.
Okay, so these were just 4 basic stretches. They should feel good. So, you should feel like you're relieving tension, relaxing, breathing while you're doing them. If not, if you have pain during any of them, then you probably need a different modification or there's something else going on. So in this case, contact your physical therapist, or if you're around in our area, contact us and we do free consultations, so we can certainly help you out.
So just to recap before we sign off, a couple things you want to focus on is the reason for stretching is for prevention. Being proactive is just as important as being reactive to any strain or pain. Creating a habit. Right now, a lot of new habits need to be formed. If we start with a good, simple stretching exercise program, this may help you even moving forward. Remember, the purpose of stretching is to create a balance. So everything should feel good, like Dr. Wheeler said, and we are working to be strong and have some length in our muscles. And finally, any position for too long of a time is not a great position. So try to move as often as you can, even if it's doing something like watching Netflix or knitting, or if you really are working from home.
Thanks so much for watching with us today. We do have a part 2 video for the lower body, so check that out. And don't forget to like, to subscribe, and certainly comment if you have ideas for topics for us to bring to you.